Many students think the key to a great Common App personal statement is telling a great story, maybe having a lot of metaphors that they reference in and out of their anecdotes throughout the essay, and tying it all together with a pretty bow that is a strong narrative quality. And while good writing and good narrative quality is important, the most important thing that you can do with your essay is to communicate persuasively why you are a viable candidate and why you are differentiated versus others who are applying to those schools. In order to do that, you must have a cohesive and coherent approach to writing your essay. And I always tell students it's the best choice to go old school and establish an outline of the points you want to take. At its simplest level, we want to have an opening paragraph that establishes a clear point of view of what the writer, the student, is trying to say in their big picture messages. We want to then have a paragraph for each of those big picture messages, and then we want a conclusion that includes a forward-looking statement. So if you're counting, that is a total of 5 paragraphs minimum for a Common App essay. If we have a 650 word allocation, you are looking at a little over 100, 150 words per paragraph roughly. So it is imperative that we take pains before writing to put down what we want to best highlight to show our viability as a candidate, our attractiveness as a candidate, and our uniqueness and differentiation versus others in the applicant pool, and have those things highlighted so that we can construct our paragraphs around those main messages. That is the only way that we can ensure that the most essential information is included in the essay. If you start the other way, writing a story, and then try and jam in the anecdotes and the facts, you will often be over word count. You'll have to hard edit. You'll have to cut out wide swaths of your writing that you've spent a lot of time and energy on, and it's a very difficult process. So I always encourage kind of writing from the bottom up. Let's include the outline. Think in terms of at least 5 paragraphs. Some students go a little higher, depending on the exact structure you want. And let's put the absolute must include facts in each of those paragraphs to highlight anecdotally and in evidence and quantifiable stories what you have done to deliver on your best messages and to persuade that reader that you are the student that is not only viable, but ideal or differentiated from the other students that they're reading that day to be a successful applicant at that school. I'm Susan with Type A Essays, and I'm here to help you open opportunities in your college applications process. Thanks for listening.